3 steps for better boxing defense. Last night, Ennis showcased an amazing display of boxing mastery not seen in a while. He dismantled Villa for over 10 rounds, punished him throughout the fight, while Villa struggled to lay a hand on Ennis. But how does Ennis achieve such dominance? How is it possible for Villa to eat punches for entire rounds from a man standing just in front of him? It may seem like Ennis possesses superhuman reflexes. The truth is that good defense in boxing is grounded in basic principles, such as distance management, pattern recognition, and experience. Today, we will be using Ennis as an example to analyze how you can improve your defense in the ring in 3 simple steps. The first step is use a rangefinder. Every good defensive fighter uses a device to gauge the distance between themselves and their opponent. This tool, we will call it a rangefinder. It can be your footwork, your head movement, or your guard. For Ennis, this rangefinder comes in the form of his jab. Ennis uses his jab to tap on Villa's gloves. If he feels like he's in the right distance, he will punch Villa. But if he feels like Villa is too close, he can step back to avoid getting hit. By continually jabbing, Ennis is measuring the distance to stay outside of Villa's punching range. By controlling the distance with this rangefinder, Ennis dictates when an exchange will start. This controls allows him to see his opponent's punches coming, allowing him to effectively defend against them. Let's watch some examples. Once you have found a reliable rangefinder, the next step is to prevent your opponent from gaining any momentum from any attempt to attack. Ennis knows that the longer he stays in front of Villa, the higher are the chances to get hit. For this reason, Ennis stops Villa from punching by finishing the exchanges that Villa started. Even if Ennis gets hit, he makes sure that there is not a second punch landing. He accomplishes this by either moving away from Villa's punching range or by smothering Villa. In this case, good defense is also the ability to end exchanges when they are not on your favor. This way, Ennis ensures that Villa won't build up on his successes. At the end of the day, stopping someone from punching is the ultimate way of defense. Since they can let their hands go, they can't hit you. Now that Ennis is in control of the distance and he can stop the exchanges that don't benefit him, he can start to gain some confidence. The third step is exploit your opponent's patterns. Earlier in the fight, Ennis will not stay in the mid-range for too long because he will not know Villa's tendencies. But after a handful of rounds, and that he's given success, Ennis now has the confidence to stay in the mid-range and start to stay in the exchanges with Villa. It's not only confidence what is allowing him to defeat Villa on the mid-range. It's also all the knowledge that he gained from fighting Villa in the previous rounds. This knowledge allows him to anticipate and defend against Villa's attacks more effectively. Okay guys, there you go. With these 3 simple steps, you will have a solid foundation for better defense in your fights. It is important to mention that steps 1 and 2 which involve the rangefinder and negating momentum, should be your primary focus as they provide the groundwork for effective defense. Step number 3, exploring the patterns, will come naturally as you gain experience and the longer you are in a fight. It is the kind of skill that will naturally come as long as you keep improving on your ability to control exchanges. That is, controlling when an exchange will start by using your rangefinder and by controlling when an exchange will finish by either moving away or smothering. If you found this video helpful, I'd love to hear about your thoughts on the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more weekly content. Peace.